mayor place policies within both.
We locked in, y'all. Yo, peace, y'all.
Make sure that inspections go out accordingly.
That building ain't have a super for 4 months.
Because the father who actually had.
You got Jamal Austin live on the scene in the Bronx at a live newscast right now. The people in the Bronx are saying that they haven't received any of the money that's being donated to them. The hotels that they're being held in or threatening to kick them out. And even on the news report, they're not even allowing these people to talk. They're letting organizations and other people talk, but they're not even letting the people talk that's that were actually in a fire, that were actually affected by the fire. So we got people on the scene right now. Jamal Austin, he's there now, actually getting real-time footage. This is live on Instagram. This is Instagram. This is live.
Thank you, Althea. Our next.
So that's what it is. What's up, Platinum? Yeah, this was a live news break. So I had to tune y'all in and make sure y'all getting this information with what's going on with those people the 17 people that died in the Bronx and everybody that was displaced due to the fire that happened in the Bronx in building 333. We got Black Lives Matter out there. We got a lot of other people out there. We really got to get tuned in because we really should be helping these people and doing whatever we can. We all got a lot going on in our lives. I got a lot going on in my life right now. In some pain, due to an accident I was in yesterday. But with stuff like this, I got to make sure that y'all get this information and we tuning y'all in and stuff like this that's going on in our communities. Very, very important.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Trisha. Thank you.
Jamal Austin is live on the scene now.
I've been the one that's been arranging for families to go to hotels, making sure that they're in the right appropriate place. Since
You gotta put your pants up, youngin.
I know, I gotta go. I got a deadline.
Oh, that's 10 wins.
Sorry about that, everyone. So yes, there has been a lot of misinformation. But when we have a lot of misinformation, we need to come together. There's a lot of organizations, and I'm gonna say it like this: the Red Cross, Emergency Management, HRA.
They keep talking about organizations, but they're not allowing the people that actually impacted by the fire to speak, to get up there and speak. They're in the crowd and they want to talk. Because some of the hotels and some of the things out there, some of the people out there, they're trying to keep these people out of the hotel.
That are needed as soon as possible. Yes, we have 6 hotels right now. Lunch and dinner. There have been some people that have been sent to other hotels that we cannot cover, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for them, so we are relocating them back to where they need to be. The language barrier has been preventing people to getting the right service right now. We have translators. There was an issue where people couldn't translate, they wasn't certified. But now we have the outlet of social.
I'm good. I'm out here, bro. I'm alive. I'm all right. A little medication, a little pain. But I'm out here, bro. I'm good.
Please contact us and we will relocate you, bring you back to the hotel.
We just need all y'all to be tuned in and assist these people if y'all can. However y'all can, if y'all in the Bronx or not, whether it's sharing links, showing different videos, donating money, whatever you could do to help, just do it. Even if it's just getting the word out, that helps. You know what I mean? Sharing videos, getting them to the right hands. Is very important.
God bless you.
Thanks for all that you do.
One more thing. I just want to say one more thing. Brothers, you have been with.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm making it. I'll be all right, man. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? I've been through a lot. I got God on my side. You know what I'm saying? I know that for a fact. And I got the people behind me, too.
The donations were up to the top. When I let him know we need volunteers, they mobilized. We had 25 volunteers coming to Monroe College translating, assorting donations. They were assorting donations in the organization up the block
Right.
So this organization, I can vouch for them.
Right.
And for people to bully them, that they're gonna mismanage the money. I think kids at this point are gonna do better than all these adults, the politicians that just pop up.
Exactly. That's right.
We fear God. Listen, we fear God. I'm not an employee, and I've been here since day one, and everybody knows me. These people are doing what they need to do. We fear.
That's right.
God bless you.
They've been doing it. No one else has.
Yeah, but that's you know, y'all tune into We Locked In. Your man O King, peace, bro. But y'all know how this go, man. When all this stuff starts happening, money starts missing. People are not allowed to speak.
First of all, I would like to thank the community and all members that are here now in this school in New York City. I don't got one.
Y'all feeling blessed, man. I'm feeling blessed. $2, you heard?
With this fire tragedy.
My shoulder's kind of messed up. My back is kind of messed up. But you know, I got to get this information out here if I can. You know what I'm saying?
Why is it that this situation happened? We are not saying that things that they're supposed to do for us. But if it comes to
Jamal Austin is live right now. Jemal Austin is live right now in the Bronx. This is a live news report in front of the building where the fire happened, where those 17 innocent people lost their lives.
But they need cash. They need cash. And why they are telling us that we come in and we can see them? We are not politicians, but we are here. We are standing here.
Thank you, brother.
Where are these people? You call yourself leader. We vote for you.
Thank you.
Why you don't stand by us?
Where's Adams? Where all the
Where are you? Judge Shima, where are you?
Where's the governor? Where's Shuma?
You hear that? Where they at? You see that?
This is your first situation. You are not showing up.
They counting that money. That's what they doing. They counting the money. Oh, your battery dying? Yo, say what's up to the people that be locked in. Let them know your stuff before you go, bro.
That's a fact.
You heard me, bro? Say what's up to We Locked In. Say what's up to the people before you go. Give them your information, man. Give them your stuff, bro. You heard?
Okay. I'm hurt. Even the community, they are going through the people problem right now. They are traumatized because of the tragedy. So please come over. We can't wait. There's no time. Come on. Thank you.
I was glad to bring this press conference to you guys. I'm gonna be here every day. Anything going on, I'm gonna bring it to y'all. But y'all can reach me at Jamal Austin on Instagram.
All these niggas look at our minds,
Molly Vaughn on Facebook. Go show that support.
Yo, text it to me, bro. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put it in the chat so they got it. You know what I'm saying?
Because we for the ghetto, we for the hood. Believe that.
Jamal Austin on Instagram, right?
People.
Jamal Austin on Instagram with an E, right?
JEMALAUSTIN.
I
love y'all.
All right, thank you, bro. We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you from getting this information to us anytime, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna call you a little later.
All right, hit me back, bro. We put it together. You heard?
All right.
I appreciate you, bro. We got Black Lives Matter from Uptown up there.
Yo, this we locked in. Tell the people your
Uptown Revolutionaries.
Uptown Revolutionaries out there.
Yo, y'all want to tell people? Yo, sis, I love you. You gonna be all right.
That's who's bringing that to y'all right there live, y'all. Make sure y'all go follow him. Go ahead, bro. I hear you.
I'm with an organization called Uptown Revolutionaries. We got a big part of the BLM movement, but we fell back. Not fell back for the BLM movement. We kind of fell back to focus mainly on the Bronx a lot more. That's why we created Uptown Revolutionaries, because the Bronx don't have really much activists and revolutionaries. There's only a handful of us out here that really care. So we outside and we active at Uptown Revolutionaries. If we get violated by the police, anybody we know, contact us. We applying pressure to that precinct.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. We appreciate you, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from Queens, but I'm from wherever. This my, you know what I'm saying? The Bronx. Come on, be my people.
Yeah, that's Marley right there. That's one of my big brothers. That's one of my OGs right here. You know what I mean? We still linked up. We still out here working in the community, you know?
That's the Imam. Imam. Salute. Assalamu alaikum, bro. Give her a peace. But I think I need to get with you. But I'm about to sign off, but my battery is like 3%.
All right, bro. Just hit me up, man. Get charged up and hit me up, bro.
Yo, let me take to the mural right quick so y'all can see the...
Yeah, let us see the mural, man. Take us to the mural, bro.
Thank you. They was in the fight. Bless you guys. Love you. The mural right here. What's up? What's up?
Let us see the mural in the Bronx, man. We taking us to the mural in the Bronx. You see out there, my guys is on the ground. They out there in the field. They out there in the hood, man. R.I.P. to those people, man.
You're not allowed yet, right? You won't?
Salute to the brothers on the front line. That's right, man. Salute to the people on the front line, man. 2-year-old kid died from smoke inhalation. You know, it's a travesty, man. But this is all because the people in the housing don't have heat, so they're using space heaters, and a space heater is what supposedly started that fire in that building. Moshe been out there. You know my brother. Yeah, you seen Moshe out there in the front line, right?
Yeah. Mel Cross came.
Mel Cross, big up to China Mac, all the brothers that we know. You know, I think
Peter Guns too over there.
Peter Guns, everybody that's been out there to help the people coming back to the community, doing real work, helping people out. I appreciate them, bro.
You know, yo, bro, this is where we come from, though.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
This is where we come from. We community, you know what I'm saying? We protect our own area, man. We police ourselves.
That's right.
And we stand up for what we stand up for. What's right is right.
That's right.
We don't do none of that shit.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to talk.
Y'all can reach the big bro Jamel Austin on Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow him. Make sure y'all go support him, man. He out there on the front lines for us.
Y'all about $140 soaking wet, but my heart bigger than me. Believe that.
That's right.
Believe that.
Now, see, this is the problem. You know, we locked in. We live from the Bronx, building 333. We got Marley out there on the scene, Jamal Austin out there on the scene, giving us, you know, firsthand footage of what's really going on out there. And he had us at a news conference earlier, and he just told, you know, the people are basically saying that, you know, they're not even giving them none of the money. They're not even getting none of the money. And they're letting all the organizations and other people like that talk, but they're not even letting the people talk that was directly impacted by the fire. These are the problems. You have all these ambulance chasers and people trying to step in and take over and get the money when these situations happen. And the people on the ground that are actually affected by these incidents, they only get a small percentage of the money that's being donated and the things that are being given to these people, man. That's something that really has to stop, bro.
Yeah, know what it is, too, this area? I'm going to be real. This is a poor area. This is 10457, right? You go to court, housing court, you go anywhere, they give you free lawyers, everybody, Medicaid, they give you everything. But that's designed to do that, to keep you here. Most of the people out here are on welfare, right? And this is a forgotten borough.
It was a lot of foreigners too. They're saying in a news report, a newscast, I heard them talking about, you know, the people that just because they're not undocumented and stuff like that, that they should get the same treatment as people in America. That's true, man.
Yeah. These people right now, you know, with politics. You know what I'm saying?
Politics.
But before this and right after this, back to the usual. Back to you, yo. Let me tell you, right?
Yep.
It's buildings. They building buildings everywhere around here. It's so many empty buildings around here, right?
Yep.
And they were trying to get the people out of the building because the Jews came and tried to buy them. I think they bought them, but they wanted to make them condos or co-ops or whatever, and you know, raise the rent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right about that, bro.
Yeah. That's what they doing. That's why they putting on the area. They putting shelters.
That's right. Marley's getting low. That's Jamal Austin on Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow this brother. He live now. You know he's going to be out there. He's on the front line. He's going to be out there later. You know we're going to get a lot of footage, a lot of news reports from him. We want to know what's going on out there, if these people are getting their stuff, and really what's going on with them. Yo, man, love, salute, bro. Appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, man. You know I got God on my side, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here doing the right thing. I'm helping the people out. I'm working. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, bro. I got God on my side. That's it. You know what I'm saying? He got me. You know what I mean? He bring me this far, and you know he's gonna continue to walk with me and make sure I'm good. I appreciate y'all, though. I appreciate all the love and support. But you know, I'm just trying to give some light to these people and what they doing out here, you know? Yeah, I know. I seen a lot of people was worried, you heard? Platinum Shine, what's up, bro? You know, we working out here, man. Just working, bro. My man Marley, you know, if he get back to us, his phone is low. It might have went down. Like I said, it's a travesty out here, man. We gotta, you know, we help what we can. Help them people in the Bronx if you can, man. You know what I'm saying? The people out there doing bad. They wouldn't even let them talk in the news broadcast, in a live news broadcast, because they don't want to hear from them. They let the organizations talk, but they didn't let the people that were actually impacted by the fire that lived in the buildings. They didn't let them talk to the news people. That's because they want to keep all that stuff hush hush. That's purposely done. They want to keep these people voiceless, and these type of our platforms, we're supposed to be giving voice to the voiceless people. This is what WeLockedN is about. Stuff like that. Moshe been out there on the ground. He went up there. You know, he been volunteering his time. You know, my co-host, you know, he been out there, you know, volunteering his time and doing what he had to do with that. But it's a travesty, man. It's horrible. It's horrible how people are treated in America, especially when big incidents like this happen. You got so many vultures that come in and try to feed off of everything that's going on in one way or another, and taking the money and the light away from the actual people that need it. It's horrible. The people had to scream in that news report just to be heard. They had to scream in the background. They weren't even giving them a microphone.
What they doing?
Yeah, bro. But it's a travesty, man. That's right, Platinum Shine. They don't want them to speak about the conditions they're living in. They don't want you to hear the reality of those situations of what's going on. They do not want you to hear that. Yo, Frank, you ain't go out there and drop them clothes off? You got guys running around out there, man. Get in contact with Mel Cross. You got China Mac out there. You know, you got a bunch of guys out there. Moshe, you know Moshe. Moshe is up there grabbing clothes, moving around, helping out down there. Make sure you tap in with these guys, bro. These guys is working. They helping. They stand up guys, and they got bags of stuff down there. I actually seen videos on Facebook and other. They had so much stuff that was donated out there that it was actually in the streets, and they didn't have anywhere to store the actual clothing and stuff like that. They had nowhere to, it was so much stuff, they had nowhere to put that stuff. And a lot of these people, you got to remember, a lot of these people are actually homeless now. So if you got all this stuff and you don't got no place to live, where does this stuff even go? The hotels that, hotels help these people out and put them up for free. But as far as the newscast, they just now said that a lot of these people are about to get kicked out of those hotels. It's wintertime. Like, are there shelters? Where are these people gonna go? That money that's been donated to them, it could be used to shelter them, but it's not being given to them. And that's the whole problem with everything that we see going on now. Yeah, man. So, it's a travesty out there, bro. It's a travesty out there, man. Matter of fact, see what y'all brothers got to talk about. The link is in the chat. I just put the link into the chat. Y'all want to come up and talk to me about this stuff? Pull up. Oh, 50, what's up, man? The link is in the chat, man. Pull up, man. Yo, it's horrible, man. Let me tell you something, bro. That 500,000 is light. Believe me, that's a light number to what actually been donated. I know that number's light, bro. Them people got millions of dollars donated to them, bro. Believe that. Millions of dollars that we do not know about, that we will never know about, bro. That's not reaching them. Something that's major news like that, you know how much money that stuff generates, bro? That should be going to those people. Red Cross is getting money. All these organizations are getting money to be given to these people, bro. And it doesn't always reach them. Small percentages reach them. They never get 100% of that money. The link is in the chat. Yeah, I know Hitler. Hitler from Long Island, which one? Or the one from Queens? I know all the hits. Yeah, I know Hitler, of course. That's one of my guys, man. It's one of my bros, man. Okay. But yeah, bro, I was just, I wanted to make sure y'all seen that. I want to make sure y'all know that and y'all staying abreast to everything that's going on, bro. And we got to assist these people and stuff like this any way we can. Like I was saying earlier, everybody, it's just New Year's. We coming off Christmas and a lot of spending that we have done. So we might not have the money. You got an extra coat. You got pants. You got extra hoodies, stuff like that. Even sometimes when you got gifts that you're not going to use, y'all can donate those gifts. Y'all can donate that stuff. Or y'all can share the stories. Make sure y'all share those people's stories so they're getting heard and that, maybe it can get to the hands of somebody that can really help them if y'all can't help financially. I'm not the type of person, I'm not in the mix of that, so I'm not going to take no money or do nothing like that. That's on them. I would just direct people to a real source I know that's actually, donating the money. And I really don't know what that source is right now because anything that I donate or I direct people to donate, I want to know that these people are getting 100% of that. And until I know that, I couldn't really, my hands are tied. Unless I know from like somebody like Moshe, my co-host, he's there. He's on the scene. He's been out there already. He'll probably be going back there today. So, I would donate to him and he'll take care of everything from there and make sure everything is right on that. He's a stand-up guy. His character, is impeccable. But yeah, man, I'm I had to put y'all on and make sure y'all know what was going on in the community, bro. It's very important that we stay abreast of this type of news because really, we could be next. This could be you. People don't think like that or don't never think about that because it's happening to somebody else. But this could be any of us. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you live in large especially if you live in large complexes. Look what happened in Florida. The condominium, the whole condominium crashed. That can happen to anybody. That can happen anywhere, and it can happen to anybody. Especially with these slum laws that we got in all our cities. They in every city, bro. This ain't a New York City thing. That shit is everywhere. Detroit, California. They got the same structures, the same and sometimes the same businesses going from city to city and building these projects and these buildings. And once they build them, they don't even care about them no more. They don't even care about them no more. It's legendary. It's legendary shit. Even where I'm at, they talking about, yo, it's holes, it's animals, it's leaky pipes, it's no electricity. It's all kind of stuff going on in these projects, man, in these housing complexes, bro. Yeah, bro. I'll be on the same wavelength, bro. I try to stay on the same path. You know what I'm saying? Venezuela Reyes. I don't do too much, bro. I wouldn't come up here if it wasn't on a positive vibe. I wouldn't even come and waste y'all time on talking on nothing, you know, if it wasn't on a positive vibe. I'll be talking to a lot of other guys that's on YouTube that's doing different things, and I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I respect the game. I know the hustle, but I know we got great stories to tell regardless without any of that. Jamel Saladin, what's up? Speaking of positivity, 050 movement. 050, the movement is in the building with us. Yo, they do all that. Platinum, they falsifying documents. They lie. They don't care, bro. When it come to that money, they go hard, bro. They go extremely hard for that money, bro. Bro, they go extremely hard. Jamel, your Wi-Fi messed up, bro. You got to get on top of that Wi-Fi, bro. Telling you what happens when you 45 in game. That's a young boy sport, man. You know how to go. It's retire or get retired, man. But we're going to keep it on these people, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to switch up too much, you know. I want to stay on topic, but it's retire or get retired on that end, on that side of things. Yeah, man, but, you know, we locked in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribed. You be talking about building 333 in the Bronx, man, where those 17 people died, man, and the rest of those people were displaced, and now they have no place to live in the Bronx, man. That's the topic of discussion here today. That's what we talking about. Word, that's what we talking about here today. Let's try to keep it on those people. You know what I'm saying? What's going on up there? My man Jamel Austin, his name is in the chat. You know, he gave us a live look at the newscast that was going on out there. You can follow him on Instagram, and y'all can see the newscast yourself on his Instagram. During that live interview on the news, you see that people they are not giving a mic to those people. They are not letting the people speak that were actually impacted by that fire. They got a lot of talking about other stuff, other organizations, or other things they did with COVID-19. Had nothing to do with what was actually going on. Jamel Saladin is back. They had a lot of talking going on about, you know, what was going on, and not just, you know, the fire. But yeah, it's hard out here, man. It's hard out here, man. We gotta, yeah, man. Building 333, man. That's what we talk about. Those 17 people that lost their lives, man. Nine kids. It was 9 kids. One was 2. This is horrible, man. This is horrible. And then look, we don't even know. Like, this is not even a major news broadcast. It's not even a major news broadcast. We would have at least heard it. I mean, that's true. That's true, Venezuela Reyes. Some of those people are like new. It was a lot of Muslim people, a lot of people from other countries living in those projects. But that's the oppression. That's systematic oppression. 3 generations of project living is systematic oppression. They keep them people in the projects because they want them there. If we give you money, we give you empowerment. So you will no longer be there. They want to keep them people in them situations. And that's why you see those cycles of people being in the project for all those generations. And the things that's being taught to those people in the projects also keeps them in place in the projects. You have a project mentality. Section 8, I'm going to get this money. I'm going to stay here. No, I'm good. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I don't know how to do the riches, bro. I'm going to learn. I don't know how to do the riches, bro. I'm going to learn. But, you know, when you living in these circumstances, all you are doing is getting information of how to be successful in that system or what you know on that level. You're not getting the information to go to the next level and be better. And that's why you see 3 generations, multiple generations of people in the projects. And they started to accept status quo of being there and living there. They start accepting that. It's a terrible thing, but that's the mindset. We have heard songs about it being in the projects. You know, our songs like, you know, big up Project Living and Project Life. Even when I was a kid in Queens, I lived in a house and I used to go into the projects to do all kind of different stuff and be messing with people in the projects. There was a place to be. It was, you know, it was a tough persona that went with it. It was certain things that, you know, went with that. But that's something that we have to change as people in a generation, the outlook on how we look on projects and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You going live now, bro? Hit the link when you go there. Hit the link. Nah, don't donate to me. Nah, donate to the people, man. I'm good right now, bro. Donate to the people, man. I'm blessed. We gonna find the right people that y'all kind of donate to. When I find that out, I don't know what that is now, but when I find that out, you know, we'll put it up. Don't donate to me. Don't donate to me. Let's donate directly to those people as much as possible so they can get that stuff. They can get that money or whatever y'all want to donate, and they can use that stuff. Don't donate to me. And I would advise y'all not to donate to anybody that y'all don't know that's actually into that situation. I will advise that to y'all too. Yeah, you right. You right. Real talk. Real talk. Kasim, you right. I mean, a lot of people feel that, but a lot of things come with those projects. Look what come with those projects. No heat. Nobody in the building got heat. They talked about that at the newscast. They try to keep all that out of the news. The whole projects, even when Cuomo was in, I seen him walking through the projects and talking about all the stuff. I don't know. I don't know about Fat Joe. They say he got a link. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna stamp that because I don't know. I want y'all money to go to the right hands. I don't know about that. I don't know. J.E. Money Bags is saying it's a link. I don't know. You could donate to the mayor's office direct. Personally, I'm not sending no money to the mayor. They writing the checks. They got the money. They got all the money. Why would I donate to the mayor's office? I'm not donating my money to the mayor's office. I would never do that. That's true too. That's true too. You can help the people out face to face, man. Nah, it's all good. I mean, man, King, it's all good. I respect it, bro. But I don't want to take on that burden, and I don't want it to pass through my hands, and somebody can say that I did something that I wasn't supposed to do, bro. Integrity is always about showing, exactly what's going on. You have to, and if you give me something, I don't know if it's going to get to the source if I give it to someone else. So I can't vouch for that. Yo, they don't. Yo, you right about that, man. But these people don't care about no bad karma out here. They trying to get it. They'll talk to you about God. They got all scammers to talk about anything, bro. They don't care. We in the world where they don't care where they take the money from no more, bro. Nobody cares, bro. They don't care, bro. They do not care, bro. I think this is Moshe and I'm trying to call me now. They don't even care, bro. They'll take money from wherever, whoever. They with it out here. Yeah, ask the question, Truth. What's up? We just on the topic of these people, of the 17 people that passed in building 333 in the Bronx. That's the topic of discussion that we're on right now. Yeah, a lot of that's in God's hands. You're right. You're right about that. You're right, but they got the money to do what they want. The whole spending is on what? Defense, which is really offense. They get the money to the precincts, to the prisons, to the precincts. All the money goes to the executive arm of the government, bro. That's where the money goes to. And that's why they was talking about all that with police and taking the money from police and putting it into education and other programs in the community that needed more than policing. Our housing can use a lot of that money that they put into defense. Look at the housing in New York. Look at that shit. It's horrible. The whole building on the news report, they were saying they don't have no heat. They said allegedly that an in-home heater caused that fire because there was no heat in the apartment. Somebody left it on and it started the whole fire and burned down that building. And all those people died due to that. So all those people died due to no heat. So that whoever the landlord was, whoever owns that building, he's the one that's supposed to be sued for those deaths. He's the one that's accountable for those people that died in this building because these people only want heat and it's freezing and he's not providing the heat that they need. So now they have to buy little storage heaters, little, room heaters and stuff like that, and that caused the fire. I mean, we've been locked in. We locked in since we came here. Of course, we mess with 050, the movement. We got a connection. That's evident. But we started with We Locked In. We didn't start under nobody else's movement. We have a movement. And we like I said, we mess with and we deal with 050. He's doing the right thing. And He got his own thing. He do over there. We support him. And he supported us on coming out. He supported, what you seen was him supporting the We Locked In movement from its inception. That's what happened. Of course, we went over there, we did interviews, and we did shows with him, and we're gonna continue to do that with him. But that's how that whole thing came about. Let me tell you something, bro. I didn't meet Mel Cross. I met Mel Cross in prison. Mel Cross was a good dude in prison. He was a big homie. He was honorable. Always stood on his word. And out here in the community, he's actually working on the front line. He's not just talking. He's out there in the Bronx. Y'all see his videos. Y'all watch. Hopefully, y'all subscribe to him and y'all talking to him. But Mel Cross is a good dude. Mel Cross, last I didn't see him in years, but he always was honorable and he had great integrity and he had great love for the people. So anything that he's doing, I would definitely be a part of that, and I would support him if I was y'all too. You know what I'm saying? That's on my word. I know him for being a good guy. I know him for being a good dude in prison, even while he was banging. But he's definitely out there on the front line. They definitely jacking him in the Bronx. He's definitely out there in the streets working with the nonprofit organizations. Before this incident, he was out there speaking to the peoples, helping the people. So him doing that now, he's not an ambulance chaser. This is something that he already was into. He didn't just get into this when his fire just happened. So big up to Mel Cross, Moshe, China Mac, my son, and all those brothers is actually out there in the Bronx on the front line helping those people. And I was on the front line before that even happened, helping other people in other communities. Because like China Mac, I know him as well from prison. He's a guy that, he's been out here working for us. He's been going to Albany. I wish I had the pictures. He was writing me, showing me love for years. China Mac wrote me and sent me pictures and, supported everything I was doing out here, going to my book release parties when I was still in jail. So these guys that you see right there, those guys are the real deal. A lot of these guys do this internet stuff, not so much. But them guys, I see Shaquell on the front line. Shaquell wrote letters for me for parole. He's another guy that's out there. He stands on his word. He works for the community. He's a real dude that I know from prison. I'm only going to give y'all who I actually know that I can stamp. Other guys that I can't really stamp for doing this type of work, I'm not going to tell y'all. I can't tell y'all about that. You know what I'm saying? Or what they're doing, I don't know. I'm just telling you what I know from firsthand. So yeah, definitely thank them brothers, man. Get them brothers their flowers. Make sure y'all support those brothers. Subscribe to their channels because they're the ones that's really working in the community and they deserve y'all respect and they deserve y'all assistance and all the stuff they doing because they only trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Who could go against that? They out there helping the kids. They going to the prisons. Big up to AZ. They going to Rikers Island. Big up to GMAC. They working in the community. Smooth is out there. These guys is really on the front line out there. So these are the guys, if you are into that, these are the guys. Jock, I got to big up Jock, Vanguard, my man Aaron Thomas, he in Queens. He's working for he's worked in the community. He ain't just started. He been doing it. These are guys that I know. I've been in prison with, I've been in the streets with, and I know they really working for the betterment of the peoples out here in the community, bro. That's facts. That ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Thomas, Jock Andrews, Jock. You seen him on the first segment with him and Soul B was on Queen's Flip, and they started the whole movement of YouTube Bloods. Jock, he's on Instagram as Vanguard Black. He's working out here in the communities. He got Yada TV. He's working that with Reg, another guy that's right here working in the community. So this is what we doing, man. This ain't no game. This ain't part-time. This full-time. We've been doing this for a long time. We ain't just come here and start now. And the crazy shit is, with Mel Cross doing all this work in the community, and his past, and he want to check certain dudes that he knows not official. So I see him going into stuff, and I see him beefing back and forth. And I've spoken to him like, yo, bro, you a representative of what's right out here. You can't let these dudes knock you off your square or having you, looking like any other way than you really are. You out here in the field helping the community. You got to have a different stance. You got to have a different look. You see what I'm saying? But we all got our shortcomings. We ain't perfect. We not perfect. But big up to Mel's Cross. Like I said, he's working. He's out there in the front line. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're not gonna like everything. Everything ain't for everybody. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But they catching wreck. They doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking his facts. He helps out when he can too. So I got to big up to China Brim 050 the movement. I got to big him up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. I wasn't perfect. Let me tell you something. When you see us bring guys up here, especially the OGs that we came up under, we brought y'all Jalil Muta King, who's actually a Black Panther that served 50 years in prison. These are the guys that taught me. These are the guys I came up under. I was a gangbanger, but they still accepted me. And I made sure I asked them those questions. Make sure y'all go check out Jalil Muta King's interview if y'all didn't with We Locked In. Because I asked him those questions because, we were still doing stuff. We was violent and we was doing a lot of stuff that he wasn't doing, that he was never into as a revolutionary. And I asked him, like, why did you accept us? You still taught us. He said, because he loves his people and you got to teach everybody. So I don't turn my back on nobody. I'm not going to turn my back on China Brim or whatever he's going through. I'm going to support him. I'm not going to agree with everything he does. I don't agree with everything he does. I don't agree with everything that Mel Cross have done on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to ridicule them or look sideways at them? No, we men. We're not going to agree on everything. He's not going to agree on everything I do. And I respect that as a man. You got to respect that. But on the same token, that's a little brother. When he was amongst me in prison, he was a little brother. So it's my duty to pull up everybody I can help. It's my duty to do that. It's my responsibility to help these guys out when I can. And before I got on We Locked In, the movement, I was already talking to these dudes and trying to squash a lot of these beefs that y'all seen on the internet. I didn't just get up here and start doing it now. I was already doing it before I actually, came up here and started doing it. I was doing it in prison. I was doing it in the streets. And now I'm just doing it on the internet, behind the scenes where y'all can't see it at. That's true. That's true, truth. But let me tell you something. You don't have to figure out a lot of things, bro. Like with this stuff that's going on with these people that, in building 333, the 17 people that died. Everything is going to present itself to you. This is easy to see. It's easy to see who's who and what's what. I see a lot of guys talking about who they know or what they know, but nobody's pulling up and confirming any of that on the internet. I see it all the time. I know this dude. I know that dude. I was with him. I was with that. Why are you not pulling these people up? Why these people don't come and support you? Everything We Locked In talked about, we showed y'all. They all going to come up here. All the legends, all of them mess with us. You know what I'm saying? We was the real deal in the streets and in prison. And we back out here, we the real deal. We still got all our connections. We stood up, we did our time. We rehabilitated ourselves and we learned from our mistakes. And now we out here helping the community. But we still got all the connections of guys out here doing a good thing and they all respect us. So, we always gonna pull people up here and you can see that as evident. I'm just looking for some more of y'all questions in here. I'm looking for more of y'all questions. Yeah. First-hand experience is everything. We've been through the streets. I've been through the streets. In my car accident yesterday, they took the x-ray. They said, man, you got a bullet in your belly. I got a bullet in my chest. I got a bullet right by my heart. They can't even take it out. That bullet been in my chest for 28 years. This month, January, I had a bullet in my chest for 28 years. It's still there. So that's always going to show me, bro, the blessings that I have. I know people that died for one bullet. I got shot multiple times and I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? But that's just to confirm, Of course, man, love. It's always going to be like that. They don't care. They don't care. All they want is your money. They put enough, son. They put enough money into those buildings just to get people in, just to pass inspection, just enough money so it looks good, everything's covered over, and it can pass inspection. That's what they do. You're right. You're right. But you got to remember, controversy sells, bro. So a lot of people who flock to controversy, they want to hear argument. A lot of this stuff be looking gossipy, and it just be looking crazy. I don't even understand. I listen to some of this stuff. I don't even know how people watch this stuff for hours or are involved with this stuff for hours. Certain conversations are like fruitless, just people arguing about stuff that don't even count sometimes. But that's social media for you. That's how it go, man. You're right about that, man, love. But they don't care. They putting the money to other stuff. Space trips. The money is going to cars, hover cars, cars that drive themselves, Tesla. That shit is not going back to the community. The money's not going. Money's not going back to the community, bro. You right about that, Mark Gatson. Yeah, that's what it is, man. But you got to say R.I.P. to those people that died in that building, man. There was a lot of loss of life, man. A lot of loss of property. It's just horrible, man. That these people, move the way they move, man, and they'll just continuously, because this is not a new thing. This is the first time tragedies happen like this. But the government still see that's the whole problem. It's systematic oppression. The government allows this to go on. After complaint, after complaint, after complaint. I have heard people that live in these type of housing projects in certain places say stuff like, I don't want to make any noise because I don't want them to kick me out or take my low rent. So people are living on these foul conditions just so they don't have to pay more money. And that's bad. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You right, Platinum Shine. I mean, when people are trying to slander your name, and that's why I was telling, when I was talking to brothers about that, it's just how you do it. You got to defend your name. You got to defend your honor and integrity. I respect that. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You see what I'm saying? You still don't want to take that. You don't want defending your honor to take away what you're actually doing today. You don't want the people all right, in the daytime, I'm a community activist. But in the nighttime, when I get on the internet and I'm checking people about talking about me, I'm a gangster with an attitude. You can't do that. You got to be one way. So if you address them, if you're a community worker and this is what you're doing, you got to address them as such. You got to speak to them in that language. You cannot switch up. You got to be one way. And this is what's going to have you be respected. Because if you don't, and you so easily flipped or shaken, then people are not going to respect you. They're not going to respect your movement or anything that you got going on, because they're going to see that, hey, if somebody tells this guy to SMD on the internet, he's going to lose his mind, you heard? Rise up, rise up. Black Marcus Garvey liveth. Rastafari, Selassie the first. Hey, remember, Pan-Africanism. Marcus Garvey, brought to you by Marcus Garvey. He brought you the red, black, and green flag. Whenever you see that, that's Marcus Garvey. That's Pan-Africanism. That's all Africans in the diaspora, all people. Yeah, bro. It's good to see. It's good to see you out here too, bro. We all out here, man. That's good, man. Stay out here. Stay living. You right about that, man, love. They gonna politic that money to the death. That's right. That's right. Smash that like button, y'all. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. My cash app is Ernie Earl. In the chat. Yeah, bro. You know. Definitely blessed, you heard? Facts. You right about that, Mano King. Yo, let me tell y'all something too. I ain't even say nothing. I ain't even say nothing about this because it's not always about me. I put the people first. But today is actually my anniversary from when I came home. I came home last year on January 13th, bro. This is my anniversary, you heard? I'm glad I get to celebrate it all with y'all right now, But the people come first. I seen what Marley was doing out there in the Bronx. So I had to, make sure other people was able to see that, you heard? But this is my anniversary today, bro. This is my 1 year out anniversary. I came home last year on January 13th. Check my Instagram. You already know that. The money is not even going. It's going to the pockets of people, to line up pockets of people. The Red Cross, they tell you, when you donate money, it's not all going to the victims. Just like when all the other stuff happened, a lot of people stepped down in the Red Cross because they seen that the money was going to help the Red Cross, to build the Red Cross as well. So when you donate money to a lot of these organizations, only a small percentage of it, y'all got to make sure that you see that 100% of this money is going to the people affected by the incidents that y'all want to donate to. You know that. It's harsh. It's harsh. People houses got rats in it. I was just talking to somebody the other day. They live in an apartment. They got rats, not mice. They got rats. Yeah, it's definitely sad, bro. It's definitely sad, bro. Oh yeah, we got a lot of people that's institutionalized, bro. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. But I've done so much in this year. I've had so much support, man. It's good, man. Nah, I don't know who you talking about. Yeah, you see that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, bro. You know where I came from? I came from I was a lost kid, bro. I was running around here. I was doing I was violent in my community. I understand that. I understand that now, you know? And it takes some of us to learn. Maybe I'm changing lives. I'm here for a reason. A lot of a lot of victims, a lot of stuff. A lot of people don't even listen to people that's not like me, that's not respected, that don't actually come from the hood, that can't, come to the people as the people haven't. They don't respect to hear stuff from people that never been through it, or people that never walked their way of life and never been through it. I've been through that. I lived in the community. I lived in the hood. I've been all around. I've been in prison. I've been through it all. So who better to bring this type of information to people than people like me that actually been through it? Stop, I said. Yeah, salute to all the bros that's out here helping them people in the Bronx, man. Salute to all those bros, man. Salute to all those people, man. Yeah, salute to those people, man. We locked in, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all, if y'all can help, if y'all can assist. I know it's hard times. I know what's going on. Make sure y'all donate to those people in the Bronx, help them out, share the videos, do whatever y'all can. Y'all don't always, like I said, everything ain't got to be a financial thing. There's other ways to support and to help people. On time, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. I'm gonna ask Mel Cross and them brothers. Try to get something in the chat for y'all. I really do not know. So I cannot tell you. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to let you donate your money to a place that's not, or people that's not gonna actually get it. Let me just ask these brothers. Maybe they know a place that y'all could donate to or what's going on. I'm not on the ground there. I'm not on the ground there. Nah, don't send it to me on time. I don't know where it go. You got to send it to them peoples, man. That's the problem. Third-party people are getting the money that's supposed to be going to those people, man. We got to get it directly to those people, man. Don't send it to me, y'all. I'll try to find some place where y'all can send it to. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to the brothers, and we'll find out what's going on. Hey, Siri. FaceTime Moshe and KK.
Making a FaceTime call to Moshe and KK.
Kabir, what's up, bro? Peace, bro. That's another big brother. Is in prison with us. Me, Moshe, all of us. You know all of us. Yo, KK, I'm trying to find out where we can say what's up to the people, bro.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is a different situation.
Oh, we here. What's good, bro?
He in a meeting right now. Y'all can see. Yo, tell Auntie I said what's up.
Nah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Nah, I was just in a meeting and stuff like that, so I had to step out real quick. What's going on, though, bro?
Just talking to them about the what's going on in the Bronx, and building 333 with those 17 people that lost their lives. And I was live. We had Marley up here, Jamel Austin, and he was at a live news briefing with them. So I wanted to give them some footage and make sure they see what's going on. And we've been kicking it about that. What we trying to do now is find out where we can actually donate money to, because I don't know.
Oh, to the joint in the Bronx for the people that lost their house and stuff like that, right?
I'm trying to ask Moshe or somebody that been down there.
But
he went there, bro. Well, Mo went down there, so because we got probably before we come on online, we try to see if we can get that information, or we probably should create something ourselves.
Yeah, because they try to donate to me, but I don't want them to donate to me because I want to make sure it gets right back to the people. You heard?
Yeah, we can do that, but we gotta just create a thing. Even so, because they already know dudes' integrity and stuff like that's gonna get back, but we need to know actually where the money needs to go to as far as the people is concerned, because people who lost their apartments, clothing, houses, whatever. So we need to know them so the money can actually go to these people. All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
So like even people that need help with like funerals arrangements, things like that. So we need to find like he's on the ground doing that. So we have to contact Moshe because he's there right now.
Oh, he's there right now?
Yeah, Moshe said he was on his way down there.
Oh, all right.
He was going back there, yeah.
All right, so just text him for me real quick and find out where he's at and where can these people donate to because they want to donate.
All right.
All right?
Got you.
Yeah, he had B100 and he's KK. He had B100 right now.
Radio, man. Like we're here working. This thing's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We in 79 countries right now. The number just went up to 79 countries that we actually hit it. And we're about to get a bunch of radio stations up under us. So they could tune in, lock in, holla, your independent artists out there. Sure you check www.b100radio.com. Trying to get your joint played, trying to get some spins up, trying to get like some marketing thing going. Holla at us, man. But I got to get back into this meeting, though, bro. Listen, I'm going to hit bro up and hit you back.
All right, peace, bro. Just tell him to hit us up and let us know what's going on, all right?
All right.
All right, peace, appreciate you, bro.
All right.
Yeah, bro, just, Yo, Moshe, what's up?
Oh, there you go.
Ain't nothing, man. Salam alaikum. Just trying to figure some stuff out.
Yo, say what's up to the peoples, Moshe. We locked in. We out here.
He got us on. We on live.
Y'all live now?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? We locked in, man. How y'all doing? That was unexpected.
Yeah, bro. What you headed out to the Bronx?
Yo, bro, yes. It's so much stuff going on tonight. Yes, that's definitely, man.
We trying to find out where we can donate to because if people want to donate, they try to donate to me, but I'm not taking the donations. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to be in charge of that.
Wise move, Mikey. It's honestly, I was on the ground the other day. It's a lot of confusion going on regarding donations. So, initially, the natural response to do for us is to just give in the midst of a crisis. But, that came out of this tragedy was that
Hey, yo, we want to see. I want to see if we can handle it.
We gave too much, right? And by giving too much, it's too much stuff. People don't even know what to do.
I gotta post.
Yo, hit the link, Moshe. You can't hit the link?
Yeah, I can hit the link.
Hang up and hit the link. Yeah, Moshe is headed out there to the Bronx right now. Great brother, great dude. You know what I'm saying? Was a great guy in prison. Just out there trying to help people, man. He been out there already. I got pictures with him and Mel crossing him out there. I'm probably gonna use a picture like that to put on the cover of this, but there we go right here.
Yo, you hear me?
Co-host Moshe, we locked in, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. He headed out to the Bronx. He headed out to the front line right now. Like I was telling him, Moshe, you've been out there, man. I got pictures of you with Mel Cross and all of them out there. Talk to the peoples about what's going on out there, man, because I was just on a live with Marley, and them people are out there saying they ain't not getting none of the money. What's going on out there, bro?
See this, and this is a lot of the
confusion. I can't hear you, bro. I can't hear you, Moshe.
Hold on.
Yeah, man. But we was out here and we was in the streets running around and reckless and doing stuff that wasn't good, that was bad and negative for our community. And we wasn't scared to do that. Now we doing positive stuff. Look, we step to the front line. We ain't scared to do this. We definitely ain't scared to do this. You know what I'm saying? We out there. We out here. You know what I mean? We moving around out here.
Can you hear me now,
You know what I'm saying? We ain't hiding behind the internet. We ain't talking smack about a bunch of dudes, and you're not going to get that content from us. You know what I mean? We're going to give you real live stuff. When we working in the community, when we working in the music industry, you know, all the stuff that we really doing and the connections that we really got out here, you know? Because a lot of people talking from behind these cameras, but when they believe behind these cameras, their life is a total difference from what they talking up here. Our lives are consistent. The stuff that we talking about here is what we doing in the streets. The connection y'all giving them is connections that of people that we have really in our lives that we talk to on a day-to-day basis, or at least weekly or monthly. We know these people. A lot of guys can't you know, generate that type of love and respect.
Can you hear me?
And I have seen it in their broadcast. Their actual, I can't hear you, bro. You was muted. You talk, say something.
Can you hear me?
I cannot hear you, bro.
All right. I'm on the Jackie Robinson. That's
but
why.
Your phone is not on mute. Your camera's not on. You're not on mute up here, so it got to be something with your phone.
Yeah.
But that's what we doing, bro. We got, you know, real connections. We really out there, and we really doing stuff. And you know that's why we can bring y'all stuff live from the scene of these real incidents and what's really going on. But you know, RIP to those 17 people that lost their lives. We're here to support them today. In a live broadcast that was just brought to you from in front of building 333, you know, where all those people died at.
You can hear me now?
Can't hear you, bro.
Man, he can't hear me.
Yeah. This is definitely the call. I can't hear you, bro. Me personally, I don't know no families in the building. I know people that live in the area, but I don't know no families in the building.
What to say, Mike?
I mean, we seen families out there that was talking on a live broadcast in the building, but oh, y'all can hear them? Y'all can hear them? Yo, Moshe.
Yo.
They saying they can hear you.
Oh, they can hear me. You can't hear me. Can you hear me? Mikey can't hear me. All right. So,
they say they can hear you, Moshe.
All right. So as I was saying, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. So initially when we went out there the other day, there was so much stuff that people were donating. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on. So initially when we went out there the other day, there was so much stuff that people were donating. All right, got you. You can hear me now, right? All right. So there was so much stuff that people were donating that thankfully MTA allowed us to be able to put all of these bags and stuff on a bus. But they were only taking this stuff to particular addresses because the initial addresses that they gave to us, all of these places it was too much stuff that was being sent to them. So it was an abundance of this stuff. There was nothing that we could do. So they gave us additional and subsequent addresses in which we can send all of the donated clothes and stuff to, right? But we don't know if the people are getting them. So the people on the ground wanted to know, like, yo, how do we give the stuff that we have here? They just want us to take it to a particular place, but we don't even know if the people are getting this or not. I'm like you, Mikey. I don't want nothing to do with no money and none of that. They just want us to take it to a particular place, but we don't even know if the people are getting this or not. I'm like you, Mikey. I don't want nothing to do with no money and none of that. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with the money. Because there's always going to be some funny business with money. So this is why we're only dealing with clothes, blankets, jackets, hats, scarves, socks, hoodies, sweatshirts, hygienic products, and etc. So this is what we're doing now, but there's still some issues now because there's so much stuff coming in. Like I got somebody right now, the homegirl Princess. There's so much stuff coming in that we don't even know what to do with the stuff that we have. So it's just too much stuff coming in, and we're not giving this stuff directly to the families who are impacted. We're being asked to give it to or leave it at places who then themselves are going to disseminate it amongst the people who are in most need of it. So it's a lot of confusion right now. As you stated, Mikey, I went out there the other day. I was with Mikey and with Mel Cross and them. I'm going out there today with my wife. I'm going out there today with the sister again, Princess, that was out there. But we trying to figure out what we're gonna do, what steps we're gonna take to try to help ameliorate what's going on the ground. But I'm sure we're gonna be faced with the same type of difficulties and challenges once we get out there. So it's real crazy, man. It's a lot of confusion going on, brother. A whole lot.
Okay, so y'all heard it first from Moshe right there, man. I can't hear him except if I use my phone. I don't know why he's not coming through on the board. But if y'all can hear him, that's good. It's all good. As long as y'all get the information that we're looking for, that's good. But y'all see, he don't want to deal with the money either, because that comes with a lot of responsibility. And if you do deal with that money, then people are going to come and look for you like, what are you doing with our money? What's going on? And like I said, I don't know. I'm not out there. So I don't want to be in charge of giving any of that money away. I don't want to be in charge of that at all. Hello? Oh, all right.
All right, so now you can hear me.
Yeah, but it's gonna echo. It's gonna echo anyway because it's gonna be on a live.
Yeah. Can you mute it?
You can talk, bro. Just you talk. I'ma listen. You out there. You going out there. You been out there. You talk, bro. Talk. It don't make a difference if I can listen. You talk to these people for a while. Go ahead.
Yo, listen. I was saying a lot of confusion on the ground in regards to exactly who's getting what, how they're getting it. People are claiming that they're not getting anything. People are on the ground saying that they're not getting anything. I was out there with Mel Cross the other day, and not only did we go to the candle vigil, we were out there, but we had so much stuff that we had to take the stuff to Abraham House, which was like 15, 20 minutes away from Ground Zero on 181st and Top House. So where the fire actually took place at. So it's so much stuff that's going on in real time. It's hard to be able to figure out exactly, how can we help? So people are giving all that they possibly can. People are giving bags and bags and bags of clothes. I mean, I literally had a whole car full of clothes that we were bringing out there, that I did bring out there. And me, again, Mel Cross and I, with the sister Princess, with some with China Matt, some of the other comrades who came through to do what they could. But again, what do we do when we have all of these clothes, all of these supplies, all of these donations and things like that? But we can't do anything about it. It's like our hands are tied. This goes back to the discussion that we had the other day with the Sheikh, the veteran Black Panther Jalil Mutaqin, when he was speaking about having these institutions for ourselves in which we'll be able to provide for the people. So what's happening is that they want us to put all this stuff in the hands of these agencies like Red Cross, among other agencies that are out there in the community, with the expectation that they themselves would be able to help the community. So our thing is this, right? All right, that's all fine and dandy. I mean, people are going to genuinely give to these organizations. People are going to basically say, look, these organizations can assist us and what have you. But what about the organizations that we own, right? What about the organizations that we are in charge of? Those like us who are spearheading these operations, right? We don't have the capabilities and the physical means to be able to, let's say, for instance, have a charter bus like an NTA bus, right? We don't have those in the dozens, in the hundreds. We don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So we have to, at some extent, and to a large extent, rely upon the city to basically do the things that we should be doing ourselves. But even when we depend on them to do the things that we want, that we need help with, they then say, no, you guys can't donate it because we're at full capacity. So it's like this doesn't make any sense. So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation. We're all struggling to try to figure out how we can best provide some assistance to those families who are in need. And perhaps who knows? We know the families are in need. Um, but are the families willing to accept from just everybody? Like, let's just be real, right? We don't know what's going on, what people's mindset are. It's a lot going on. So, we're just trying to figure out how can we help to the best of our ability, man. But it's not easy. Yeah, and shout out to all of the brothers and sisters who are on the front lines. I see people in the chat are putting um, Mel Cross name in the chat. Definitely, without question, Mel Cross is on the front line. He's out there. This ain't got nothing to do with no set. This ain't got nothing to do with no differences individuals is having with people. None of that stuff. Like real time, Mel Cross is out there. He on the front lines heavy every day. I'm getting calls from him every day. He's coordinating efforts to get um, to donations in supplies, hygienic products. He's doing it all out there. Like we were out there the other day late. We drove again. We drove over to Abraham House. I'm not even sure where Abraham House is. I'm not from the Bronx, but I know that we went all the way from 181st over there on Valentine. We drove all the way from over there to about 15, 20 minutes away, and he was able to help us establish another place that we were able to put much of the clothes and stuff in. But let me tell you something, man. Shout out to everybody who is opening up their doors to allow us to even put some of the stuff there, because where the places are overflowing with these clothes and stuff like that, you got the Arab stores is taking in clothes. Like you go to the Arab store and give them a bag just to hold on to, and they're gonna hold it there. Another store, the Dominicans, everybody's getting involved. Like the community is coming together, and it's not just one particular group of individuals. It's not just one not-for-profit group. It's not just one individual. Everybody that's out there is trying to do the best that they possibly can, and it's a whole lot of stuff going on. Like I was out there so emotionally drained the other day. I just came home, man, and it was just like, yo, man, like 19 people died in this building right here. I'm standing in front of 9 babies. Like, yo, this is some real stuff here, dog. So, we really need to put into perspective, and this is why, man, when we have these platforms, we really need to draw attention to what's going on in our communities. That's not my hood. I told the brothers I stepped over there. I got a chance to see some bros. I was like, listen, I'm not from this hood, but this is my community. And what I mean is that we all are from the same community, all of us. You dig what I'm saying? One word that we have in common in the word community is unity. All right, it means one, us coming together as a commune, and we are all one. You know what I'm saying? We come from these ghettos. You know what I'm saying? We know exactly what we should be doing in crisis situation. All right. So we just got to really step up to the task and hold ourselves to account and not allow these type of circumstances to take place without us doing anything about it. Because as we stated the other day, man, when you remain silent in the face of all this stuff that's going on, it's as if you could care less about it, as if you don't have no care concerning the world. But we should be doing everything in our power. Individuals who got differences on these platforms should be like, yo, you know what? The hell with that. Let's forget about us being concerned about how many views we got, about the analytics on our shows. Forget all that crap. How can we use 100,000 views? 100,000 views individuals is getting, 50,000 views individuals is getting. How can we come together and try to set aside our differences so that we can assist those who are most in need? That's real leadership. You dig what I'm saying? That's when you really setting aside your differences for the betterment of your community, man. Let's talk about that. But I mean, we can have that conversation all day. I'm glad you guys are tuned in and y'all tapping into what's really going on out here, which is good. I still don't know. I mean, I'm actually stepping into the Bronx again with the intention on going to deliver some help. But the reality is I don't even know if we're gonna be able to help. At least those people out there. So I was speaking to a sister who we even came up with another idea. And this idea is if it's so much stuff that we got out there that they I'm telling you literally bus loads of stuff is coming in, right? We got so much stuff, perhaps we might be able to give it to people in the communities that we live in. If it's so much stuff like that. Because the reality is that we might not be able to bring this stuff that we have in the back of the car. We might not even be able to bring it to the people in the Bronx. It might not be nowhere we could drop it off at. I know people who tried to drop it off at the building where the people were at. They had people outside saying, you can't come up in here. It's too much stuff in this building. They're not even accepting it no more. So like, if they're not accepting it, then what the hell what other alternatives are we left with? So the idea was, we proposed the idea of perhaps if we can't give it to people, maybe we can start clothes drives, free clothes drives for the people who are in need in our communities. There's a lot of homeless people. It was 15 degrees the other day. People were cold. So this problem is not just in the Bronx. With all due respect, we do know that close to 20 people lost their lives in one incident, but we know that homelessness is a current problem in America, right? We know that these issues are prevalent in New York City. People are starving. People are walking around hungry. People don't have the proper attire. People don't have blankets to keep warm at night. They don't have a shelter to sleep in. So it's a lot going on just in general, right? And the question is, what steps are we taking to try to play our part? That's ultimately the biggest question. Shout it out, everybody, man. Put your thoughts in the chat. I saw a few ideas in the chat, but I don't know if Mikey is sitting at his laptop right now. I'm not sure as to what's going on with Mikey or what have you. But any ideas? Let me see. What is the ultimate goal? That's New York YouTube Plus. That's a great question.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you're here, Mike. You can hear me, Mike?
What?
That's a great question. So what is the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal for us, right, is to assist these people with the bare necessities at this current stage, right? Um, we realize that people's homes have been destroyed. So just imagine, even if you can, because I can't imagine it. I'm not gonna lie, that everything you owned is gone. I mean, that's probably easy to think about, but if you're not in that situation, you really don't know. But the ultimate goal is to provide just the bare necessities for these individuals to help. That's just the ultimate goal. Just being human in this moment, man. Just helping. They need deodorant. They need soap. They need shampoo. They need toothpaste. They need toothbrushes. They need wash rags. With all due respect, the women, they need female
Moshe, you're
hygienic
not getting no sound. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not.
They saying you muted.
Mic is muted. I came off. Can they hear me now? You guys can hear me now? Probably because where I came through. Can y'all hear me now? Not. I'm not.
Do y'all hear him now? They saying you muted. Oh, they hear you now. They hear you now.
Can they hear me now? All right.
Yeah.
No, I was saying the ultimate goal at the moment, and thank you, New York YouTube Bloods, for asking that question. The ultimate goal at the moment is to provide the bare necessities for these people who are in need, right? And that's all we can do at the moment. And when I meant the bare necessities, I'm talking about like hygienic products, deodorant, soap, whether what any type of soap, liquid soap, etc. Right? They also need toothbrushes, toothpaste. They need wash rags. All right. They need shampoo. Right. They also need to the women. The women need female hygienic products so that they can take care of their hygiene. Right. We know that the sisters go through their menstrual cycles. We know that they got to take care. We got to take care of that. They need that. So we with that understanding, they need the basic stuff. That type of stuff they're gonna need, and we can fill that void. In fact, they even told us that we needed to minimize our donation in clothes and try to support them in the area of hygienic products and stuff like that. So I hope that answers your question.
Moshe, you still there with us? I don't know if Moshe he might have tapped out, but y'all hear it first. You know, we locked in, man. We here. Let's go, Moshe. Go ahead, continue, bro.
I'm here. I'm here, man. We locked in, Mikey, man. It's crazy. Yo, I was so emotionally drained, Mikey, the other day. Listen to me, man. I was standing in front of this building thinking to myself, in this building alone, over 15 people lost their lives, man. 9 of them was kids, man. I think the youngest was like 3. Yo, I was so emotionally drained after all that. I went
17,
home.
17 people, bro.
17. Emergency prep, doomsday prepping. If some have fire extinguishers, etc. Word. You know, listen to me, man. It's just so I can't imagine us going through nothing like that. So it's just emotionally draining, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. And it hurts. It hurts to see people, in need like that. It just hurts, man. I'm up by Walmart, Middletown. If any of your brothers want to come up here, meet me there. I'll buy a bunch of stuff to donate. Yo, JE money bags, man. Whatever you could donate, that's all good, man. Word. I don't care if you spend $5, man. Because if 20 people did that, that's $100 worth of stuff. You'd be surprised with a little bit what you could do. So people need it. Just imagine you not having stuff. When you're in need of basic stuff. When you need to take a shower. When you need to wash your hair. When you need to brush your teeth. When you need some food in your stomach. Like people are really at the bottom right now, and they don't know where they're gonna go. So the ultimate goal is just to come together and try to do as much as we possibly can to help those people who are in need. Um, Real talk, man. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, man. We locked in, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. hit that notification bell, man. We're going to have a lot of material for y'all, man. Exclusive stuff, you know what I mean? We're going to keep it that way. Yeah, I was also watching it live so I could hear Moshe on my headphones. Yeah, it's a horrible story. It's a horrible story. You know, but we got to do what we got to do to assist. I'm gonna hit Mel Crosser to see where y'all can donate at right now. I'm gonna give Mel Crosser a call right now.
Yeah. Call Mel, Mikey.
You calling him, Moshe? You calling Mel?
I'll call him.
Yeah, call him. Call Mel Cross to see what's up. I mean, the youth of the black community, they got to learn. They got to educate themselves. They got to learn their history. They got to be involved with community organizations and giving back to themselves. And, you know, a lot of stuff we have to unlearn. For me to be here talking to y'all now and being the person that I am now, I had to unlearn a lot of stuff. I had to unlearn a lot of stuff that I learned as a youth coming up in these communities, in these ghettos. And then, you know, from there, you have to replace those old values, those old morals, those old principles with new ones that are productive for yourself, your family, and your community. A lot of stuff that we learn is counterproductive. And we learn it from not only, you know, the streets, we learn some of that stuff from our families. And it's gonna be destructive in nature for ourselves and our communities. Certain, like, one thing a lot of us learn, the first thing we taught when we come to school is what? If someone do something to you or your brother, pick up the biggest thing you can find and hit them with it. In the chat, let me see who else learned that when they came up, when your family sent you to school, if they taught you that. Stuff like that is teaching violence at a young age. And of course, you know you want to secure your family and make sure you're good. But at the end of the day, that's not teaching how to come out of a situation where nobody is hurt and, you know, you're using conflict resolution skills to solve problems. It's not. So, you know, that's minor things. That's some things that you have to learn early to love yourself, to love your community, to love your family. And a lot of that stuff that we go through now wouldn't exist if we all, you know, were on the same page with that. But you know what we learning backwards. And until we, you know, change those things, then we're going to always be in these situations. They teach us to be violent from early. They teach that in school. We teach that together. We teach that to each other in school. I just another thing I learned, and it's still going on now. I was going to school in the 80s. And, you know, we were using the same jokes, African booty scratcher and certain stuff. And it's still being said in our schools now. That's to divide you from where you come from the beginning. So as a kid, you automatically think where you come from, who your ancestors were nothing were a joke and was something that you don't want to be a part of. So where does that leave you as a human being with no culture and no roots? Where does that leave you at? It teaches you to hate yourself from the door. So as soon as you are socialized in a school, the first thing you understand and learn that where you come from, who your people are no good. They're a joke. They're less than. So we have to come back and empower ourselves, and you have to empower our youth with their information, with their real culture. And this is going to give them the confidence and self-esteem to be able to move into the world and to be able to make a right and to be able to stand up and say, I'm worth something. We felt like we were worthless in the community. How can we do great things and we feel worthless? And this is why people say, what? I don't give a fuck. Middle finger in all the pictures. You see a middle finger in all the pictures. And this is what you see, and this is why you don't care about the community. That fire happened. You got people just walking by a regular day. Some people don't care. They won't give a helping hand, and they can't help. And they won't, because they don't give a fuck. Nobody cared about them. They're not going to care about anybody else. And this is where we find ourselves at a disadvantage in dealing with. When I was in the street doing crime, I didn't care about anybody. That's a great question, New York Bloods. That's a great question. That's something that you have to actually take a class to learn. I tell family members, they argue all the time, they do a lot of stuff, and they fight. I have seen fights. And I tell them, y'all do this because y'all don't have to correct y'all stuff because y'all living out here. We had to correct ourselves in order to get back to the community. We had to deal with conflict resolution, and we had to learn how to deal with our anger. And that's why we out here able to do the things that we are able to do in the community today, to work, to get jobs, to be respected, to be accepted in our community, to be loved by organizations. I just got a call from an organization up here that wants me to go to a Zoom meeting about prison reform. We're able to do that because we dealt with that stuff in prison. We dealt with the anger issues that we had in our youths, and we matured, and we were able to teach them. I actually taught violent classes. I actually taught these classes in prison. I was a facilitator for the class, the conflict resolution class, which was ART, Alternatives to Violence. I taught that. I facilitated that in prison. You had to come to my class to get that program in order to go home. If you didn't get that program from me or the other facilitators that were my co-facilitators, then you didn't go home. So it's learning. It's the learning experience. And in order to teach the kids conflict resolution, we got to know that. We got to know how to de-escalate. If you start a situation where it's shouting in the face and going back and forth, then the next thing is going to be a fight, because people don't stand for that type of stuff in the community. But yeah, man, we gotta assist where we can, and we gotta have a culture of helping each other. I think it's Rich Dad Poor Dad, Moshe, where they highlight what rich kids learn as opposed to what broke kids learn. Rich Dad Poor Dad, right?
Yeah, by Robert Kiyosaki.
And that's a good book to learn from too, because what is taught to young kids from their families, forget about what they learn in school, is different in a poor community than what they teach in a rich community. One of the things that I learned from the Jewish community that I never knew is what they're taught as kids is to make sure they help a Jew. You got to help a Jewish person. That's the rule. That's their major rule. So when they're coming up, they're always going to lend a hand. So we got to have new rules in our community and our culture that we give to our children, and we have to raise them right from the beginning. So they know you must help your brothers, you must help your sisters, you must help your family, you must work in your community. These are some of the things that I'm when I was in the gang, I was making sure, like, y'all got to do certain stuff. Y'all got to step out there, y'all got to help the community, y'all got to be out there. This is some of the stuff that before I even retired and got out of that, and came up, like my brother Moshe so eloquently always says, before we were raised up, we already knew that in the gang. So we were able to make that transition to the community, to be activists and to be helping the community, because we already learned this from brothers like Jalil, from brothers that step into these classrooms. And all we doing is giving y'all the information and the love and support that they gave us. We returning that to the community. And let me tell y'all, eventually we're going to be teaching classes on how to do all this stuff. And WeLockedN, we will teach classes. We will be giving information. We just started about 2 weeks ago up here. But we will be giving information in classes and other ways for y'all to learn how to deal with all these conflict conflict resolution, everything from publishing to conflict. We're going to give you classes on everything. You're going to be able to come in and learn from us just like we learn from those guys. But that's very important to us. When we in the lab, me, KK, and Moshe, we building about how can we bring the best content to y'all. From what perspectives, we want to be able to reach the youth, so we want to come at them in the right way. These are not things that we don't talk about how we market and promote ourselves in the information that we give to y'all, because we want it to be compatible with what's going on in your life today, and how y'all can actually use that right now, that information that we're giving y'all right now. But yeah, back, we don't want to get straight too far from those 17 lives lost in building 333 in the Bronx, or the hundreds of people that were misplaced by the fire that happened in that building. We don't want to stray too far from there. This is the topic of discussion for today. Yeah, we appreciate y'all for showing the support too. But make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all donate to those people in the Bronx any way y'all can. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if it's getting the word out, sharing the word, donating clothes or food or whatever y'all can. That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's right, Sonny Blanco. It's always a rapper, but the right way. And we're showing community work to y'all firsthand. We on the ground. We showing y'all what's going on firsthand. We want to make sure y'all know that. And we bringing you guys that actually worked and was doing it in a community that's doing good things in all different kind of industries. A lot of them coming from the community, a lot of them respected, a lot of them credible messengers. We want to make sure y'all get that from everybody and all the guys that we bringing up here. Solid individuals that's really working in the community for the betterment of the peoples, And, in different ways. Everybody can't do everything, but as long as you're doing something, then you're doing right. You're doing good.
And that's all you can ask for. I mean, you're doing something. All too often we, yo, Smitty, I see you, man. What's going on, my brother? All too often we talk about the problems, and we have a lot of problems. We know that these problems exist. It is what it is, right? But I guess ultimately we have to ask ourselves, how are we trying to solve them? It's easy to diagnose a problem. If all doctors did would diagnose problems, then then everybody would be dead, right? But doctors just don't diagnose problems. They do everything in their problem to try to solve the problem. And sometimes going through the process of trying to solve the problem, is just as difficult as diagnosing it. So it's not always as easy as you think it is to trying to get to the bottom of things. So it's going to be some conflict. It's going to be some differences. It's going to be a whole bunch of stuff as to how we can go about making things better for ourselves. So I remember prior to coming home from prison, I made it in my mind. We made a commitment that we were going to become active in the upliftment of our communities. So this was a goal of ours. This is something that we committed ourselves to doing. And even back when being Damu, right? We still felt like, brotherly love override oppression and destruction, right? I remember, black love overcome our depression. Brothers led out of the darkness, the Black Liberation Organization of Defense. These terminologies, they meant something to us because they would, in our early years, although we were young and immature and even irresponsible to many, many to a large extent, we did everything in our power to try to live up to the true values of the culture. It wasn't perfect, but as we got older, we strove to the hardest of our ability, to the best of our ability, to try to live up to the true tenets of the way of life, right? And we knew we had to, at some point in our lives, practice what we were preaching. But since we've retired from the lifestyle, we didn't abandon those same principles of fighting against oppression. We didn't abandon the principles of black love. We didn't abandon the principles of gaining responsibility over your community so that you can uplift it, empower it. We didn't abandon that task. In fact, we actually stepped up. This is why you would never hear we say we fell back. No, we didn't fall back. Fall back meaning I'm on my back. I'm not on my back. I'm walking around. Mikey B, we walking around. All right. We out here, as the young boys say, we outside, right? You know what I'm saying? We ain't on our backs. We're walking. All right. So we're doing everything within our power to contribute to the upliftment of our communities. You can't do that by sitting on your butt doing nothing. All right. Use this traumatic event to unite the entire community. This is what people need to see on camera. Listen, speaking about trauma, tonight, you brothers and sisters out here listening, y'all need to tune into our show tonight.
That's right.
Please tune in tonight to our show. Mike, you want to give them some backdrop, or you want to kind of just play with them a little bit? What you want to do, Mike? You can't hear me? Oh, Mike, you can't hear me. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna say this without saying too much.
No, I can hear you.
Oh,
You could give them, let them know to tune in tonight and what we're gonna be doing.
So tonight we have a special guest coming on. Someone who is an expert in trauma, but more importantly, community trauma. All right, this individual currently he's studying at NYU for his PhD. He's also a licensed social worker. He has his master's that he acquired from Columbia. He has his bachelor's that he acquired from Bard. This individual is an expert on the matter of how we as Black people got in the conditions that we're in and what we can do to overcome that. This individual is formerly incarcerated. So he's going to speak specifically about Black trauma, pre, during, and post the incarceration experience. All right. Please, we need everybody to tune into this, man, because somebody just put in the chat that we need to use this traumatic experience to help us come together. But with respect to what just took place, think about all of the lesser traumas that all of us have endured in our lives. Have they been properly addressed? Have they? Let's really put this into perspective. Mikey B spent 27 years in prison. I spent 25 years in prison. Have these issues been addressed? Have they? Some of us have been abused on various levels, verbally, physically, sexually, on so many different levels. So we need to really get a better understanding of how we're gonna address these ills. For real. Because us as a community, we're suffering. We are suffering on so many different levels that it's ridiculous. So in order for us to be able to address bipolar depression, post-traumatic stress, post-traumatic slavery disorder, we have to genuinely come to terms with understanding that we are suffering as a people, and what can we do to overcome that together. Let's have that talk. And tonight, are you guys here? All right, excuse me. We want everybody to tune in to tonight's show, as we give you some quality content that we know everybody in the community can benefit from. Assalamu alaikum. That's right. Free Amin Booker, free Gambino, free Eddie Peck, and Skin Teeth. No question, man. Those are the brothers that's locked up behind the wall. Freedom's brothers.
That's right.
And free the sisters too, whose sisters' names we don't know about, because we always talk about the brothers, but we got a lot of sisters, man, that are being incarcerated rapidly at a rapid rate. So free the sisters who we don't know as well.
It's a fact. Yeah, man. Y'all like we locked in. Y'all already know. You know, we're gonna bring it to y'all from the front line. We're gonna make sure y'all getting the real information, or we're not gonna give you no information. We're not gonna give you no false information. Like the people in the chat are talking about how they can donate money and they want to donate money to us and we get it to the people. We're not going to be in charge of that because we don't know who the real organization is. I don't want to take your money from here and give it to somebody and it never gets to where it has to go. So when we do have that information, I'll do a live. I'll put it in the chat. You know, I'll post. I'll make a post and just and put it up there for y'all. Peace, Sonny Blanco. Hopefully we see you tonight, bro. But that's what it is. We locked in. You know, you got Moshe. He's already out there. He's going to be back out there working. Y'all can inbox these brothers. You know, Moshe, you got him at Conscious Mind Adventures. You can hit Mel Cross up. What's Mel Cross Instagram, Moshe?
Mel underscore cross. I think it's Mel underscore cross. That's cross with a K.
Yeah, that's
what's
what
up?
It is, right?
Ask that one more question. Somebody said they got one more question. What's your question?
Yeah, that's right. Who got one more question? That's the question. But yeah, we're going to link back up with y'all at 8 o'clock. Make sure y'all tune in 8 o'clock tonight. We're going to have a great show.
Well,
I mean, it's going to happen. People going to try to get, you know, clout off you when you out here and you got a name in the streets and you somebody. It's going to happen.
And you know what, man? You know, you can't stop people from just being people. Like, I think, you know, what Mikey B, KK, and I are trying to do, we just want to deliver like powerful content, you know, minus all of the senselessness that accompanies the other YouTubers, man. No disrespect to anybody, but you know, we just trying to keep our content clean, man, and you know, uplift the people, give you guys something that you can benefit from. You know, we want to be able to provide an avenue for the youth to be able to express themselves because we know that across America, a lot of young Black and Latino, so-called Latino men, you know, are losing their lives, not only to the penitentiary, man, but to senseless violence. So we want to, you know, provide an avenue in which individuals can express themselves so we can enjoy ourselves, man. You know, we're trying to be positive, but even when being positive, man, you're going to be confronted with negative forces in the world. It might be on YouTube, it could be in the streets. This is just how life is. Mel Cross is his own man. We love him. He's our brother. We've known him for years. But, you know, he's going to have to fight his fight. When, you know, he's doing the work that he's doing, people are going to challenge him on that. And I'm sure that at some point they will challenge us. But that's all right. You know, we're built like that. You know, we're all right. You know, we're not stepping on nobody's toes. You know, but we feel like, you know, we can be stronger if we came together and pulled everybody together. That's our ultimate goal. We trying to pull all these platforms together where we could become one major show and be really big. Real talk. You you know, I love the fact that, you know, we're carving out our lane. We love what the brothers is out there doing, man. We see what the brothers are doing, and the brothers is out there doing, you know, they carving their own lanes respectively, man. But it's not easy, man, when you on these platforms and people are just it's gonna be some discord amongst yourself and others, man. And you know, you gotta weather the storm, man. And hopefully brothers will be able to work through their differences and realize that the problems are not that serious, that we can come together for a greater good, like we just discussed tonight about, you know, coming together to help the people out there in the Bronx. Who would deny that that's more noble than fighting over some he said stuff on YouTube, right? I think we all can agree on that. So I hope I answered your question though, bro.
Truth. Our other co-host, KK, is amazing too. It's not just us two. Don't forget him.
Please
We're a
don't
trio
forget
up here.
KK, man. Or we would not be who we are without KK. KK's our brother. So I mean, you know, Mikey was hurt yesterday.
Salute,
man.
Harlem Legend TV. Salute, bro.
I didn't know what was gonna go. Harlem Ledge. Salute, King. How you doing? What's up, brother? How you been?
Yeah,
That's
I'm still going
right
through.
there,
I'm still in pain right now. I just got that medication.
What they gave you?
Truth.
Oh, 18 hours of work.
They gave me a couple of things. I don't even know the name of it, bro. I'm just taking it, man. I just seen a call that I had to get up here and make sure we linked up to when I seen it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah. Thank you for that too. I'm glad. My reception was probably horrible because I was traveling through the Jackie Robinson, which is horrible. The reception is always horrible over there, and I'm on my way to where we got to go right now. So we'll tap in later, I'm sure.
Truth, get to work, Truth. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, sis. Thank you. Yeah, no trolls here, man. How you gonna troll something like this? It's hard to troll a show like this. It's hard, man. They trying, but it's hard. You can't really troll a show like this. We Locked In is different. We Locked In is different. They know we on a different time. We was on a different time when we was in prison. You know, so it's hard to troll us. Our stories are what they are. Everybody know us. Everybody knows our stories. So it's hard to troll us. You know, we don't got too many chinks in our armor. We ain't really got none. We have spoken out. We have spoken out about guys. We have spoken out. All you have to do is look around. You can see, you know, we spoke on 05 and the Defensive Brothers on 050 China Brim on his show. We have spoken on certain things on our show. But these guys is not the solid guys, they can defend themselves. I mean, they're their own men. And if they, you know, they need me to talk or speak to their character or Moshe, we're going to do it. It's not a problem. What up, China? China Brim in the building. 050 The Movement is in the building. Let's get it. But we're going to get back up with y'all, man. Thank y'all for y'all support. Make sure y'all support those people in the Bronx. The 17 people that passed, support their families. The rest of the people that were yeah, we got to support those people. Make sure all those people that were displaced by, you know, by that fire, make sure y'all support them and go out there. Make sure y'all follow my boy Marley. He brought that to us live at Jamal Austin on Instagram. JEMALAU. I'm putting it in the chat right now. He was the guy that was live. You know, Moshe was live. Support We Locked In. We be back in tonight at 8. Get with us, all right? Peace, y'all. Yeah, we love you too, bro. See you tonight, 8.